Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for joining the today's webinar. Let's wait 2 or 3 minutes for everyone to join. Meanwhile, I'll put forward some general gatekeeping rules. So you may ask question in the comment section. During the live session, our team will be available to assist you. And this session will be recorded. Link would be shared with all participants post webinar. So let's wait for all the team members to join this call. All right. I know everyone is here handling multiple inquiries daily, just like WhatsApp leads, Instagram inquiries, B2B queries. Leads are coming from everywhere. But the real question is, are those leads actually get it converted? Or do some leads get lost somewhere between in sales team, follow-ups, operation, all the leads causing confusion? Honestly speaking, every travel company has faced this situation at least once. Like, भाई ये लीड किसके पास थी, फॉलोअप किसको करना था, क्लाइंट को रिवर्ट गया क्या? So today's webinar, it's not just about the features. Today's we are talking about something very practical. How to create a proper sales control system inside your travel business, because generating leads, it's not the biggest challenge anymore. Managing them properly, it what truly matters. So today I'll show you our latest updates, help you to assign lead faster, track accountability, improve follow-ups, organize inquiry properly, and most importantly, never miss a lead again. All right. So before we move to our first point, these are the following topics that we will cover in our today's webinar. So point number one, bulk trip assignment, tags and follow-ups on trip plan request reports, all task follow-ups module filter access for all users, task assign email, multi-guest management, and trip source detail page, branded trip ID with prefix. Okay, so let's start with the biggest problem first. Bulk trip assignment feature. Okay. Okay, so now imagine this situation. It's a Monday morning in your organization and you find out some team members are on leave for a long period, or someone like mishappening has happened, or someone may be left the organization suddenly. Now the problem starts. You have hundreds of active leads under that person, and now you need to shift all those leads to another team member. But the biggest question is how you identify which leads need to be reassigned. And this is where the confusion usually begins. So now what usually happens? Some leads remain unassigned. Some person assume someone else is handling it, and follow-up getting deletes. Duplicate communication happens, and management has no visibility. And honestly, I know every travel company has faced this situation at least once. So earlier, we did not have any direct option to assign leads in a bulk. So what was happening, I'll show you in the demo account. Yeah, so here we are. As you can see, let's say I need to assign this lead to one of my team members. So what I will do, I'll just simply go inside the trip ID, and from here I have to assign this lead manually and one by one. So I had to open each individual query one by one, then manually assign every single lead separately. And for companies handling large, high query volume, that was a major pain point. So that's why we have introduced this new feature, bulk lead assignment. Okay, now let me show you very practical how we can assign bulk leads in progress stage. So first of all, we can apply required filters properly. For an example, if I click on the filters option, I can apply a filter for destination, and also I can apply a filter for salesperson according to the person. So as of now, let's assume I need to apply all the internal employees leads to the second person. So I just simply apply filter as per the internal employee, and then I'll just simply go down and click on applied filter. Then we have these three dots where we can see trip bulk assign feature. So when you click here, you can just simply select all the leads, and you can choose the second person to whom you want to assign these leads, and then just simply press 2 to confirm and assign it. And done. Now ownership becomes completely clear. No confusion, no misallocation, no dependency or WhatsApp follow-ups, and management can immediately see who is handling which lead. Now let's move to the second point, which is tags and follow-ups on trip plan request. Okay. So let's talk about a salesperson side. As a salesperson, I know it's a very challenging to handle multiple clients at the same time. Every day, new inquiries are coming, someone wants a call back, someone is discussing with the family, and sometimes someone is waiting for a visa approval. These all informations are important, and we forget important follow-ups, just like, oh, I have to call this client in the evening. This client is requested a call back for tomorrow. And by the time we remember, that task is already passed. I think everyone has faced this situation at least once. So now let me show you how you can handle these situations properly using tags and follow-ups option. So for that, let's move to the Sembak account. So when you go inside the trip plan request, yeah, so most of our clients are already using trip plan request feature. So whenever a API inquiry comes in, it will automatically appears inside this new section. But the real challenge is how we can manage all these leads properly, because as you can see, there are multiple inquiries here. So first of all, whenever I receive a leads, so what I'll do, I'll just simply call the client first, and after speaking with the client, then I understand that it's a serious client and it's a hot lead. So I can start categorize inquiries by using the tags option. So I'll just simply click on edit tag option. Let's move to the second one, and from here we can just simply click on edit tags option, and let's say it's a hot lead. And inside this follow-up note section, you can type any kind of notes, just like client is a meeting or whatever the discussion you had with the client, that complete description you can type it here. And then let me just simply add some notes here. can apply time from here. So that's how we can simply apply the tags and follow-ups. So what problem it solve? So no duplicate communication happens, and management can also monitor like whether proper follow-ups are you happening or not. So as you already know about the system shoots two email for follow-ups. One is 30 minutes prior, and second one 15 minutes prior due to due time. So that's how sales team can easily manage leads, follow-ups, callback requests, notes, and client priorities. And most importantly, no important clients communication get missed. So that's how we can easily manage our tags, follow-ups, and you can easily apply some filters if you want to check how many hot leads are pending. So for that we have already mentioned some tags filters column here. So accordingly you can easily filter out those leads. So let's say I want to check how many no responses clients are there. So that's how I can simply identify the leads. Alright, now let's move to the trip plan report section. Okay, inside the trip plan reports, we have this section called report. So when you click here, all right. So first of all, let me just clarify one thing. This report section is only accessible to admin and sales side, because this section is mainly designed for management visibility and sales monitoring. So now let me show you quickly explain what exactly we can see inside this report. So first of all, here we can see the total number of leads is received. How many pending follow-ups are there? How many active leads are there? And how many leads are already moved to the quotation stage, that means the trip section. And how many are in archive stage? Archive, that means it's a fake inquiry or maybe a spam leads or cancel requests. So that's how we have categorized these. So this one we can see as per the source wise. So as of now in my API integration, I have integrated my platform with the two platforms. One is meta leads, second one website leads. I can also see this report as per the salesperson. So you can also check reports as per the salesperson wise. So management can easily identify which salesperson is handling how many leads, which leads are active, which follow-up are pending, and overall sales performance visibility. So let's understand what actually business problem is solved. As an admin or company owner, one of the biggest challenges is visibility, because many times leads are coming from the multiple sources and team are also handling inquiries separately, but management has no proper tracking. So using this report section, you can easily identify how many leads you have received, which sources are generating genuine inquiries, which sales stages are pending, and whether proper follow-ups are happening or not. Not only this, we have a filter section also available. So from here you can also apply some filters, or if you want to check a salesperson wise, so for that you can also apply a filter. And that report you can check as per the month wise, week wise, and day wise. So management gets complete sales visibility from one single dashboard. Alright, now let's move to the next feature, which is all task management section. So for that, we have to navigate in top right corner, and here you will find out all task management thing. So basically this section helps you to manage all your tasks from a single page, and this is very useful, especially for sales head and managers. So previously all task filters, like I'll show you what kind of filters we are talking about. So yeah, these are the filters we have. So because previously all task filters were only visible to the admin users. For an example, you can see here assigned to, destination, created by, and task status. So these filters only accessible to admin only. So because of that, like normal team members are highly dependent on admin to find and filters their task properly. But after this update, now all user can access most of important task filters. And for example, if they want to check like as per the destination wise, so I just simply click on the destination, and as per destination wise, I'll got the right task list first. However, you will see this one option assigned to filter. So that's like leadership filter only. We call it, that filter is only visible to the admin side, because uh, it is, we have restricted uh, for admin user, due to it shows all the users, like as an admin I want to check all the user performance, but I don't want all user can see their each individual tasks. Okay, now let's move to the task assignment notification section. So previously, what was happening, as a sales head, you may assign multiple leads to your team members, but apart from lead assignment, many times we also need to assign important follow-ups, internal comments or priority tasks, client instructions. And earlier, even if a task were assigned, so assign user were not getting any proper notification. So mainly, I'll show you how it is work. So I'll go inside my system. Okay. Now for an example, here I have applied one task. And I can also assign some time from here, and I'll assign this task to salesperson 2. Okay, so if I assign this task, so previously what was happening, that task is not like the assigned person is not getting any kind of notification. So now they will immediately can see on their registered mail ID, they will receive an email. So that's how they will see the email. And when you click on the dashboard, they will simply redirect to the uh, Sembach application, or in this section, all task section. Okay, now let's talk about multi-guest management feature. So that's the biggest feature that we have introduced. So previously we received lots of requests from our travel companies regarding guest list, because earlier it is very difficult to properly manage complete guest list, passenger details, family wise segregation and document management, especially for family groups or large FIT bookings. So now we have introduced the multi guest management feature. So for that, we can just simply go back to the software. Okay. So this feature is only get enabled when the trip is getting converted. So in the converted stage, when you click on the trip ID, and then we have this section guest list. So when you click on this pencil icon, now you are able to add all the guest name separately. You can add their phone number, their nationality, uh, their document details, just like you can see here. I have added passport and their number, and same thing you can apply for other people's. And then you can create groups, like if there are multiple families are traveling together, so you can easily create a tourist group. So I have created here two groups. One is Sharma family, another one is Johnson family. Okay, now let's come to the visibility, like where this feature will be visible. So once all the guests were added, we can move to the second section, which is like sharing. So I'll simply go inside the service booking section. So first of all, this guest list is visible when I send an email to the hotel. So I simply click on a hotel email section, and as you can see here, all the complete guest name, it's coming here as per their ages, phone number and nationality. And the same thing is also visible inside the documents. In trip voucher, I have this checkbox. From here I can control this guest list. The next section we have inside the service booking again, and then when we click on the particular service name and when you click on the edit, from here also you can assign some tourist groups for a different vehicles. So for an example, if on one cab we have another family, and in one cab we have a different family, so that's easily how we can assign the family wise cabs. Once it is get saved, you can easily share those information with your suppliers. So as you can see here, we have a first family, they have used Toyota Hiace, and for the second family, we have a different supplier. So for that, another services wise list we are coming here. Alright, now let's move to the trip source detail page. Okay, so previously what was happening, suppose you wanted to check particular source or agent, for an example, how many leads that source has provided, what is the payment status, and overall business performance that source is giving you. So to check this information, you had to, like check multiple pages, and honestly that was very time consuming. So now we have dedicatedly give you one new section inside the organization section. So when you go in organization section, here we have the trip source, and when you click on the trip source, so here you can find out all the information in a single page. So in the details, these are the in general details. Inside the trips, you will see how many in total leads that source is provided you. So you can also filter out how many queries are in new query stage, how many queries are on converted stage. So that's very easy for you to identify. And not only trips, we have the payment section also. So from here also you can track how many payments you had to collect with that engine. So accordingly you can easily download these reports, and you can check like how this source is performing. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt or any questions, that question you can simply drop in our comment section. Our team is available to help you, or they will reply you over there. Okay, now let's move to the next feature, which is branded trip ID with prefix. Okay, so let me just go to the software first. Okay, so this is the one of the most required feature that many travel companies ask from us. So lots of companies were requesting, they have like they need a custom trip ID, because previously the system was generating only a simple default trip ID, but now we have introduced this branded trip ID prefix functionality. So from where you can enable this, let me just quickly show you. Okay, so when you go inside the organization section, inside the settings, and when you click on the three dots, in the last you will find out this section, brand prefix code. So here you can simply put some branded prefix code, that means your shorter version company name. So we have just simply put here Sembach Web. So as per your company brand, you can add the name that you required. So now let's understand why we have introduced this feature. This is especially useful for those companies handling multiple brands, multiple businesses categories. For example, for the international tours, they have another brand, and for domestic tour, they have another brand. So using this prefix code, team can instantly identify which brand or segment that leads belong to, and whenever that trip id will be shared inside your group or to your clients, they can immediately identify, okay, this leads belong to that particular brand or business category. So operational visibility becomes much easier. And not this is the another thing is, it's also give a more professional appearance on the client side, because instead of random trip ids, now clients see a properly branded references, and this creates a better brand identity and organized workflow. So overall, these features come travel companies with better brand identifications, easily internal tracking, and multi-brand management. So where these feature will be, where this brand fix code will reflect, that I'll show you here. So whenever you share any output, so let's say if I share this output, as you can see here, before the trip ID, I'll get the same code that I have entered inside the brand trip ID prefix. Yeah. So these are the all the points that we have discussed here. We have upcoming webinar is also scheduled on 26th May and 30th May. And supplier for webinar 3, we will cover supplier and hotel operationals, simplify how you can simplify those things. And for webinar 4, we will handle transport mastery, like how we can handle multiple transport and trips together. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can simply drop those questions in the comment section below, and then our team will reply you in our personal groups that we have created for the support. So you will immediately get the reply.